In the Solve It, you classified a triangle based on the lengths of its sides. You can also identify certain triangles based on information about their angles. In this lesson, you will learn how to use and apply properties of isosceles and equilateral triangles. Vocab and a nice diagram to go with it. The congruent sides of an isosceles triangle are its legs. The third side is the base. The two congruent legs form the vertex angle. The two other angles are the base angles. Theorem 4.3. If two sides of a triangle are congruent, then the angles opposite those sides are congruent. That's nicknamed the Isosceles triangle theorem. So, if segment AC is congruent to segment BC, then angle A is congruent to angle B. Theorem 4.4, the converse of the isosceles triangle theorem. If two angles of a triangle are congruent, then the sides opposite those angles are congruent. So if A is congruent to B, the angles, then segment AC is congruent to segment BC. Leading us to problem 1, using the isosceles triangle theorems. A says, is segment AB congruent to segment CB? Explain. Well, consider what's marked in the diagram. And yes, since angle C is congruent to angle A, then segment AB is congruent to segment CB by the converse of the isosceles triangle theorem. Part B. Is angle A congruent to angle DEA? Explain. Yes, since segment AD is congruent to segment ED, angle A is congruent to angle DEA by the isosceles triangle theorem. Your turn. Part A. Is angle WVS congruent to angle S? Is segment TR congruent to segment TS? Explain. And B, a reasoning item. Can you conclude that triangle RUV is isosceles? Explain.